Hey coaches, what's up? My name is Ashley Howard. I am a 3-star diamond coach and I'm really excited to talk to you guys for just a couple minutes today about my daily 5. So Robbie asked me to share a little bit about what I do on a daily basis to work my business, to push my business forward, and I'm really excited to share those tips with you guys. So I am in my car. I just had an appointment, but beauty of our business is we can work from anywhere, right? So I wanted to break down a couple things that I do on a daily basis to give you some brief background about me. I am, like I said, a 3-star diamond coach. I've been in the business for 4 years, started actively working my business after 1 year, and within 2 years I was able to go full-time. Total disclaimer, Beachbody cannot guarantee any level of success from the Beachbody coach opportunity, but I really believe in this business. I believe in the success it could bring, and I really worked my butt off to be able to now enjoy a full-time coaching life. And you can do it too. If that's in your heart and that's in really your focus for the future, then go for it. Nothing is stopping you from having the life as a Beachbody coach that you want to have. So just a reminder that you can do whatever you want with this business, but it does take work. I didn't sit on my butt and just have this stuff happen. I fully believe in Beachbody. I believe in the mission, and I got my start with doing TurboFire and drinking Shakeology, and I was really unhealthy at that point before I found Beachbody. So most importantly, guys, it's got to be your belief. Your belief system has to be set. But I am going to share with you 5 things that I do to help myself stay on track and to really build my business forward every day. I work normally every day. I like to say I do take an off day on Saturday, and mostly Sundays are family time, but just like anything else, I'm working on this business every single day. So you can't expect to treat your business like it's a very, very part-time, lower priority hobby and have it reward you as a business. That's not going to happen. So you need to make the decision to treat this business like a business and then work every day at it. It doesn't matter if you don't see the results right away. Just like your fitness, you're not going to. So if you keep building on those consistent behaviors though, you are going to see results and you are going to see yourself pressing forward in your business. So I have 5 things I'm going to jump into. My first one is you have to be proof the products work. You guys know that. But something to be said for me, whenever I am off a workout program, even if it's just a week, everything else is off in my life. So I consistently follow Beachbody workout programs from day 1 to day whatever. Right now I'm in Core de Force for the 3rd time, but yes, even if I don't want to do dynamic strength, I wake up and I do it every day because I follow my schedule. And my most successful challengers are also following Beachbody programs from start to finish. It's okay if they like other workouts too, but when they follow that program and they really get consistent with Shakeology every day, their workout every day, they see momentum in their business. So you have to be the same way. You have to lead by example. And I think there's something to be said for always being on a Beachbody workout program, day 1 to day whatever. And I know what program I'm going to be doing next. So make sure that you guys have that. And if you're not on a Beachbody workout program following the schedule, I highly recommend you get on one today. All right, so that's number 1. Hopefully that's a no-brainer. But something else that I do every day, at least Monday through Friday is when I really hit my business hard, is I set time to work. So the night before I'm looking at my calendar and I'm saying, okay, what time do I have to work on my business? Fortunately, I can do this full time. I also have other responsibilities though. So I make sure that I at least get in several hours of work in the times that I have, and recognizing if where you're working is not working for you, right? Like I was working at my desk at home for all the time, and then I would get distracted and go do laundry and do something else. And so lately, the last month or so, I've been getting out of the house and going to work at Starbucks or going to work somewhere else, because then I'm laser focused. So wherever you are in your life or wherever you are in your business, make sure that when you sit down to work, it's at a place where you can be laser focused. You need that time to really work on your business and to not get distracted by phone calls or text messages or the dog wanting to go for a walk. Like, you have to sit down and think that this is your priority and then make it your priority as well. So I plan my space. I plan if I am going to work from home, I plan that, but normally I'm out of the house working at somewhere with great Wi-Fi. And I turn my phone, I just heard this recently from a coach, phone to airplane mode, which is really good for me because I can get distracted super easily. Anyone else? Squirrel? Right. Like, you've got to just keep yourself focused. Make sure you can turn off all other distractions. Personally, on my phone, I never have Messenger notify me when I have a message. I never have Facebook notify me when I get a Facebook notification unless I'm in the app, because I don't want those constant dings or red dots going off when I'm doing something else. I don't have email notifications. I don't have Instagram notifications, like pop-up notifications, which helps me stay focused when I work. So track your progress. That's still under number 2, guys. Please track your progress. If you don't track your business, you don't have a business. That is so true. I use Teamzy. It has been a lifesaver for me. No conversation ever goes unfollowed up with because I use Teamzy, but I also use the Power of 3. So while Teamzy is my universal tracker for all conversations ever, I have a weekly Power of 3. Like, I'm a pen and paper person. I'm taking notes right now. So I use my Power of 3 that I print out, and I literally write down the 3 people I friended that day, the 3 people I invited, the 3 people I messaged. Obviously, I want to do more than just 3 people, but that can show me, like, did you do the recent work? Yeah, you may be following up with people, but are you talking to new people? And that's where we can get stuck as coaches. We get in this land of following up and having these great conversations, which is great, but are you constantly building your network? That's what you can realize if you sit down to do current messages and not just follow-ups. So that's what I'm using. I kind of do a dual tracking system, Teamzy and the Power of 3 weekly. And then I really can tell, like yesterday, I didn't add any Facebook friends. Yikes. That's going to be my priority today. But Monday, I added 7 friends. Okay? It gives you perspective and it gives you what to look at. So, sorry, I'm reading the comments real quick. Hey guys, thank you for watching. Okay. Also, I aim to send number 3. I aim to send 10 new messages a day. So some people call them hey girl messages. I say girl a lot, so that would be relevant to me. But you've got to send new messages. You've got to reach out to people and continue to grow your network. Never underestimate the value of your cold market. I'm actually meeting way more people on Instagram right now than I am on Facebook. So I find people through hashtags. I find people through other pages, obviously, who aren't already in a company or a coach. And I'm liking their photos. I'm leaving them a comment. I'm following them. And then a day or 2 later, I'm sending them a direct message. So I'm saying, hey, like, I really love your page. And I actually jump right into inviting them to my free group. I'm really just open about everything. And so lately my messages on Instagram have looked a little something like this. Like, hey, I love your page. I'm really into fitness too. I'm actually a coach. I'm not looking to sell you anything, but I do have a general motivational group on Facebook that I really think you would enjoy. Would you like to join it? Because I do. I have a free group on Facebook that I do think they would enjoy. And there's so many people, we worry about pushing products on people and being salesy. Why don't we just be straight up and say, I have this group. I think you would really love it. So that leads me into saying, like, make sure, guys, if you don't have a free Facebook group that you offer, really consider opening one. I actually have 2. I have a general fitness, wellness, motivational group. And then my upline coach and I opened up a Healthy Mamas group because I'm expecting my first child next month. She is expecting as well. So we have more of a niche market for that group. And then we have a general market, or I have a general market. So if I'm connecting with someone, I always have something I can invite them to. They don't have to be a mom. I can invite them to my general fitness group. But if I don't, I found that the free groups are such a good bridge between offering value, connecting with someone on a deeper level, and yeah, then they get to know what you're about. And if there is an opportunity to help them in a challenge group, then that's a gradual next step. But I would never message someone out of the blue and just say, hey girl, let's join my challenge group. No, don't do that. But really think about adding value, not only in your posts, but in your free groups. And they don't have to take up a ton of time. I only posted my free groups Monday through Friday with, little workouts, healthy ideas, tips, something so easy, but you can continually add to that group and continually have a group of people to follow up with who are already positive, motivated, into health and fitness. It's such a great resource to have, and that's what I teach my new coaches, to open up a free group to really bridge the gap between this fear of inviting to a challenge group and just inviting someone to be part of your fit community, right? Like, that's not scary. So really, I really encourage you to do that if you haven't yet. Thank you. Okay, so moving on. So number 4 is invite 5 to 10 new people a day to your free group or your challenge group, and at least 2 people to coaching. That's my personal goal. So if I don't have a challenge group coming up, my next one doesn't start until May 15th, I'm inviting to my free group. I'm building that up. I am, offering value and value and value. And I've hit Success Club this month, and, not that I'm pushing for numbers, but I'm already setting myself up for next month. Right? So like April's underway. We're coaching people in our challenge groups. We're having a great time. That does not mean I stop inviting. And sometimes I still, even if it's not the best time for someone to join a challenge group, I always invite them, because how many people join right away? You guys know this, not many. So I'm starting the process of inviting someone if I've already connected with them because I know they're going to need some time. They're not probably going to wake up tomorrow and order their challenge pack. They're going to need to go back and forth with me and ask some questions. So I'm always continuing that inviting process. So make sure that you are planning your month out in advance. This is April 26th. You guys should all know, and just a tough love moment here, you should all know when your next challenge group starts, at least for the next 2 months. That's my recommendation. So you can backtrack and say, okay, if my challenge group, we call them virtual boot camps, starts on May 15th, then the ideal deadline is the week before to get people to order. And then, you know, it's a week before that to start to get the word out. So you have to start backtracking. Do you keep your free group open all the time? I keep it open all the time, Karen. Yes, my free groups, both of them, never close. Sometimes I will do a specialty challenge within the free group, but they are always open. I'm just constantly building upon that, which makes it so easy. So make sure that you guys understand there is never a bad time to invite. And me personally, I'm creating a Facebook event to always promote my next challenge group. Now, I run my challenge groups exclusively in the app, but I promote it in an event, and I'm inviting new friends that I've made the previous month to check out the event. And then I'm also connecting with them in personal messages. So the more you can get into a system of organization, even if you're not an organized person by nature, this will make your life easier, right? Like, no one just has a 24 hours in a day to work their business with nothing else going on. So the more organized you can get, the less overwhelming everything seems, and it's all good. Okay, cool. So I'm just going through my notes, and yeah, if you have questions, please comment. So at least for me, I want to invite at least two people a day to the coaching opportunity. So who are those people? They're in my challenge groups. They're the people that are rocking the groups. You know, they're people that are already proof that the products work. Do I invite people straight to coaching that are not in my challenge groups? Yes, I do. I invite them to a sneak peek. Now, some of my coaches and I, we have sneak peeks every other Thursday and Friday. They are a huge priority to us. We keep them in a Facebook group. We do all our sneak peeks in the same Facebook group. We never close that out. That could be a conversation for another day, but I always have a sneak peek to invite people into coaching. Now, if someone is coming in who has not been in a challenge group, but is really a health and fitness enthusiast, that's great. But I want to make sure if they want to become a coach, they're not only starting in coach training, they're starting in a challenge group. They're starting with a challenge pack. They're following their Beachbody workout program because they need the belief so much more because they don't have it yet, right? So with that being said, I am always having at least 2 people a day, Monday through Friday, to invite to the coaching opportunity. And I weave in coaching into my posts as well. So if someone clicks like on it, I don't hesitate to, if there's someone I really connect with, to say, hey, have you ever wondered what I do as a fitness coach? Do you want to learn more? It's not scary. And the more you remember it's not scary, the easier this whole business gets. Almost done. Number 5. All right, post genuinely. In your posts, I used to be really strict on when I posted, and now it's more natural, but I'm posting multiple times a day. I'm being genuine. The more real I have become in my posts, the more real that I have shown my true, awkward, weird, sometimes crazy, random self. That's when I've started meeting the people that are really connect with me. Who would have thought? Stop comparing yourself to what other coaches are doing and just be you. Because the longer that you take to find your true voice, you're just missing out on the people that would have connected with you so well in the beginning. So please, if there's one thing that you take away from this, be yourself. Who freaking cares if you say something weird or random or not as many people liked it as you thought, or you went live and it was really scary and you stumbled a little bit? Who cares? Just do it. And if you need a good personal development book, The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins is amazing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just do what you're scared to do. Press post. Send that message to someone. Send a voice memo to someone you think would be an amazing coach. I did that twice today. I was scared. I did it. Just do it, and you're really going to find that things get so much easier. Nothing is that scary. And if someone says no, they are probably flattered you thought of them. What we do is not scary. It's really awesome. And the more you just think about that, the less it's going to be like, oh, but what if this happens? If you spend your life in what if, nothing is ever going to happen, okay? And trust me, my team now looks very different than my team. I don't even know how many original coaches are still with me, but that was before I was really being genuine in my posts and myself, and my confidence was really low. And now my team is really becoming this tribe of women that I look around and I'm like, yes, you are my person. You are my friend. You're someone I'd want to hang out with. I wish we lived in the same town. And that's reflective of me just really jumping in and being myself, because I tried to be everyone else for a while and it didn't work. So just be you. All right. That is what I have for you guys. I'm going to recap it. So my daily 5 tips for success for you and your business. Be 100% proof that these products work. Believe in Beachbody. Number 2 is set your time to work. Plan your space. Talk to your spouse. Talk to your roommate, whoever you need to, and say, this is my work time. Don't bother me. Thank you. I'm building a business. Number 3 is aim to connect with new people. We can't just be always following up and not expanding our network. We have to expand. You're not going to click with everyone, but you're also going to find you're stuck if you're not even trying, if you're not even putting yourself out there to new people. Number 4 is invite. Invite every single day. I invite people every single day, whether it's to a free group, my upcoming challenge group, or the coaching opportunity. And obviously I know individually which would best suit that person. And number 5 is post genuinely, offer content, share my life. And remember, when you are inviting, guys, this is what I tell my coaches this a lot too, but 1 in 10, 1 in 10 people are probably going to be truly interested and want to talk more. So please don't just invite 5 people to your challenge group that you've already connected with and assume that you're going to have Success Club 10. It's not going to happen. I'm at Success Club not to whatever. There's people that have way more points than I do, but I'm at Success Club 28 and 6 in my husband's business center. And that's not by default. That's not a fluke. I have talked to that many people, and I've really followed up with that many people that I've gotten those numbers this month. And that's pretty typical for me to have between 20 and 30 points a month, because of the people I'm talking to and the people I'm following up with. I'll answer the content of the free group in just a second. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share. Content of my free group, the general free group that I run for anyone. I post Monday through Friday. I usually theme days. Monday's motivation. Tuesday I post a recipe. Wednesday I post a workout. Thursday I'll ask some sort of wellness related question to get conversations flowing. And Friday is typically like post a meal accountability. Everyone shares their favorite meal. So that's just a typical thing that I do for my free group. For my mom group, we generally do the same things, but obviously the conversations are catered a little more towards motherhood, and people are encouraged just to ask questions. Yesterday I asked, what should I pack in my hospital bag when I go to deliver my baby? And that was a great conversation for all of us to have. Okay, so I would not personally stress out too much about the content of your free group, as long as you're posting consistently and you're consistently adding and you're posting things that really do engage conversation, and you're not just kind of throwing facts up there. So I know I'm probably over my time, but I want to give you guys a challenge. If you are not in Punta Cana, I'm 8 months pregnant. I cannot travel outside the country right now. Bummed because I earned the trip, but I will be in Mexico next year. If you are not in Punta Cana, doesn't matter. I want to challenge you guys to leverage Punta Cana this week and next week in your business. Talk about it. On Monday, I made a post that I was bummed. Like, we were sitting there watching Netflix at home, and I wanted to be in Punta Cana on the trip that I earned with Beachbody, but it's okay because I'll be there next year. You'll never see me have a negative post and never put a spin on it. So leverage it. Maybe some ideas, or you go live and you talk about how you're really pumped that you're going to be in Riviera Maya next year, and you get to watch some of your team being in Punta Cana. And business is about so much more than trips. But this business is also amazing that it offers us the opportunity to travel. Growing up, the farthest I ever traveled was 3 hours to the beach, right? And now I went on the cruise last year. I've been to Summit for 4 years. I've traveled so much more because of Beachbody. And for a travel bug like me, that's amazing. So I want you to leverage that. Maybe go live and talk about it. Share a beach workout you can do. And just don't forget that you have this opportunity in front of you. And I really encourage you guys to get out there and do your own daily 5s. Find what motivates you. Let that drive you every single day, and never, ever, ever give up. I hope this was helpful. Talk to you soon.